Hello everyone, welcome to 2D Board Gamers. My name is Dave, and today we're going to do a deep dive on the registration side cards for the upcoming Marvel Champions Civil War expansion coming in September. Now, I already did a video going over the leader cards. Now we're going to go over the cards on the registration side. And there'll be a separate video for people that are on the resistance side. So the premise is in Civil War is there's a superhero registration act, and some heroes think it's a good idea. That's Iron Man and Captain Marvel. And some people thought it was a horrible idea. That's Captain America and Spider-Woman. And so you get to choose, those are the leaders that they act as villains, quote unquote, for purposes of cards that reference the villain, if you're using cards that are outside this box. So let's look at how the registration cards work and how you build a scenario. Okay, so when you're building a registration deck, you have a lot of choices. Now, the article is only showing us a few cards, but you actually have 4 different stage 1 and 4 different stage 2 schemes that you can choose for the deck. And each one does something different. So there's lots and lots of replayability. So one of the schemes we see here is we see side 1B of cutoff support. So it's got 7 threat per player. If there is more than 1 player on your team, this stage gains hinder 2 per player. Force interrupt. When a player reveals a treachery, place 1 threat here. Limit once per phase per player. And it starts with 1 threat per player. It starts with 0 and 1 threat per player per turn. But of course, you get the hinder if you have more than 1 player. So that's something to watch out for. And then on the PvP mode, it is 1v1 or 2v2. Now, I'm not sure why you can't do 3v3 or 4v4. Maybe you can, but the article references just 1v1 and 2v2. But obviously, this would go up significantly higher. The other side 1B that we have shown is shield recruits. It's 7 threat per player. If there's more than 1 player on your team, the stage gains hinder 2 per player. When revealed, the enemy team searches the encounter deck for 1 per player minion and deals 1 to each player on your team as a face down encounter card. Add 1 threat per player. Starts with 0 when you're solo anyways. So those are 2 of the stage 1Bs that we see. Okay, the article shows us 1 of the registration side schemes for stage 2. It's 9 threat per player with an asterisk. Reduce the target threat value of this scheme by 1 for each face down card under it. Force response. After an ally is defeated by an enemy attack, place that ally face down under this scheme. So you jump block, you're going to, this stage is going to be significantly smaller. It comes in with 1 threat per player per turn, and it starts with 0. And the customization for the deck doesn't stop with the schemes. We actually have 8 modular sets per side. So we get to see if the article gives us a few of the cards. So one of them is Maria Hill. So it's got 5 cards in the set. Maria Hill is a minion, 2 scheme, 2 attack, 4 hit points, elite shield. She's got retaliate 2. And the enemy team searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a copy of Life Model Decoy and attaches it to Maria Hill. Another module we have is Mighty Avengers. It's got 5 cards in it. This is a treachery that we're seeing. When revealed, resolve the when revealed ability of each minion in play. If no when revealed abilities were resolved this way, this card gains Surge. All right, here we see another card from the Mighty Avengers module, Yellow Jacket. He's a minion, 2 scheme, 1 attack, 4 hit points. He's an Avenger. Toughness. When revealed, give the enemy leader a tough status card. And as a boost, give the enemy leader a tough status card. Then we got the Initiative is another modular set. We got Doc Samson here. 2 scheme, 2 attack, Avenger Gamma Guard. You are confused. If you are already confused, place 2 threat on the main scheme. And as a boost, you are confused. We also have Hellcat from the Initiative. 1 scheme, 2 attack, 3 hit points, an Avenger. Quick strike. When revealed, you are stunned. If you are already stunned, take 2 indirect damage, and as a boost, you are stunned. Another Mighty Avenger card we have here is Earth's Mightiest Heroes. This is a side scheme. Hinder 1 per player. Each Avenger minion gains the printed keywords of each other Avenger minion. Amplify, and comes in with 3 threat. All right, another registration module we have is Cape Killers. So this card is Cape Killer. It's a minion, 1 scheme, 2 attack, 4 hit points, shield, quick strike. When Cape Killer attacks an identity with the unregistered trait, it gets +2 attack for this attack. And we have an obligation, unregistered super. Your identity gains the unregistered trait, so that's where the Cape Killer gets it. Gets a bonus. Gets +2 to the attack. Okay. As an alter ego action, you can discard an identity specific card from your hand to discard this card, and it comes with an acceleration token. Another card from Cape Killers is Bring Them In. When revealed, exhaust each unregistered identity. Otherwise, the enemy team searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a copy of unregistered super and deals it to you as a face down encounter card. So they keep talking about the enemy team. So it looks like when you're doing, from what I can gather anyways, when you're doing PvP, the enemy team searches the deck for you, so you don't get to look through the deck. Of course, if you're playing standard, then you're going to have to search the encounter deck and discard pile like you would in any other Marvel Champions game. But then you've already built the deck. So, but I think the whole secret is, from what I can tell, is you want to surprise the team with what you chose. So makes it tougher. All right, another modular set we have is called Martial Law. Shield Soldier, 1 scheme, 1 attack. Shield, when revealed, comes in with 3 hit points. Put the topmost shield minion in the encounter discard pile into play engaged with you. And as a boost, put this minion into play engaged with you. We also have Rapid Response. Discard cards from the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. If you are in alter ego form, place threat on the main scheme equal to that minion scheme. And if you're in hero form, deal damage to your hero equal to the minion's attack. All right. Then if you're playing PvP, we have a new standard set. Standard PvP, and the article mentioned there's 2 copies. So you can put 1 in each player's deck, or encounter deck, of course. The first card we have here is Righteous Cause. The enemy leader schemes. If there's more than 1 player on your team, give the enemy leader an additional boost card for this activation. Then we have Whatever It Takes. When revealed, alter ego, the enemy leader attacks your leader. And when revealed, hero, the enemy leader attacks you. Then we have Targeted Strike. The enemy team searches the top 5 cards of the encounter deck for a card and deals it to you as a face-down encounter card. Boost. This card gains +1 for each player on your team. Choosing Sides. So this is a side scheme. It's permanent. The enemy leader cannot take more than 2 damage from each attack. Force response. After the last threat is removed from here, the enemy team searches the top 5 cards of the encounter deck for 1 per player encounter cards and deals 1 to each player as a face-down encounter card, and then flip this card. And it's 4 threat per player. And now the other side, this is the B side of that side scheme. Now it's personal. Give it to the first player. Action. Remove this card from the game And each player on your team chooses 2 of your leaders' set-aside player cards and adds them to their hand. All right, and we see a few of these cards. So this is an Iron Man one. Costs 2. Your Iron Man leader schemes. Do not give him a boost card for this activation. So it's a 2-cost event to let Iron Man scheme an extra time. Raw power. After you spend this resource, place 2 energy counters on your Captain Marvel leader's energy channel attachment, and it provides 2 wild. No, you move. 0 cost upgrade. Force interrupt. When the enemy leader would attack you, attach Cap shield to your Captain America leader and resolve this attack against him instead. Discard, discard. And then we have double agent. 2-cost event. Remove 2 threat from the main scheme. Place 2 threat on your leader's main scheme. So that was a look at registration cards for building a deck. Either mode, actually, but because if you are playing Resistance, then you need to build a registration deck as your encounter deck. And then, of course, if you're doing PvP, you're building a registration deck to go up against the Resistance player. So this is very exciting. Can't wait for September to see how this goes. More articles hopefully will be coming soon. There's also a couple more leaders and a couple more heroes in this wave, so that's awesome. So anyways, thank you for watching, everyone. Please like, subscribe, and click the notification bell. Thank you.